I am going to start this preparation live stream with one question. It's a question for yourself. Can all of you say the same sentence? I am here because I love my kids. If this is true, please do stay. If it is not, the rest probably won't make sense to you. If you do not have kids, not quite sure why you're here, but you may stay. But as I said, you probably won't understand what it's about, or you won't agree. So say it to yourself: I love my kids, and that is why I'm here today. With that, let me share why it is important we do what we do. Although it is true that we love other children and want the best for them, there is a distinguishable difference between kids that are yours biologically or not. There's certain things programmed in our genetics that they cannot replicate legally, spiritually, etc. So with me loving my kids, I must help all kids in order to make sure their future is the best future possible. Now let me share with you who the people holding this webinar on Thursday are. These are the people that train all the social workers and all of the judges throughout the country. They distribute all of the educational materials that they follow, and they instruct the courts on the direction the federal government will want them to take in every aspect. Last year, one of the main topics were targeting of transgender children. They had a different word for them, though I believe it was similar to distant children or hard to reach children. But I don't recall the exact terminology. Is one of the things that they do and play with and change. This is a common description of communist behavior, or unscientific at the very least. What we are doing is making a difference. To prove this to you, the topic on the agenda this year's employee retention. The reason they can't keep employees is because of our hard work in exposing in every way what they do to families and children, especially. Did you not help anybody? They do not save anybody. They did not serve anybody. The people holding the webinar are like a third party. They are directly connected to the Health and Human Services, which is the ones who control the Child Welfare Department, and this is called specifically the Capacity Building the Center for States. Not the State Department. The State Department works directly with the White House and many other aspects. But the Center for States is this third party. I do not believe they are the government directly, but maybe I have to double check that. That's right, there was one other aspect that they refer to for guidance. They say when it comes to distributing the agendas and training items. Because we love our children, and because usually, but not at all times, but usually people that are in the Child Welfare Agency started their career with good intentions to help and save children. I myself had that same perception of the agency prior to their invasion. Nobody would have guessed the monster that we are dealing with. Nobody would ever see what they have done but them and us. And the reason we do not completely destroy everything in touch of this agency is because we love our children. As Americans, we have great intentions, not just good ones. This is something that is instilled in our souls because it's our lineage. We will fix this correctly. Please let me be your guidance. Try not to be confused in the many aspects of this. Being traumatized at the same time is trying to fight is very hard. Congratulate yourselves for making it this far. Congratulate yourselves for finding me. That means God loves you and is here for you. Start thinking about what questions these people should be asked in a macro sense, questions that can help us solve what they're lacking and give this to them in a manner that they will understand. I suppose that sounds like a prayer, but that is also but I ask you to do. We need all the help we can get. See you on Tuesday at 10 a.m. on Facebook to prepare for Thursday.